Hellos, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be our Valentine's Day look. So let's get started. First I'm going to take this NYX HD Studio Finish Concealer in the shade Beige, and we're going to use this to prime our eyelids. And I'm just going to blend it out with a dampened beauty blender. To help with our shadows, I'm going to set that with a translucent powder, and that'll just help the blending of our shadows be a lot better. So I'm going to go into my Lorac Pro palette and take the first shade that we're going to use, which is this light pink, and I'm going to use it to highlight my brow bone. Then for our transition color, we're going to go in with the mauve, which is right next to it. Now you want to make sure that you blend. We don't want any harsh lines because then it just will not look good. Next, I'm going to go into this No Name palette that I got for Christmas, but I really love it because it's like double-deckered, so I have a whole bunch of shadows. And I'm going to take this bronzy, shimmery shade and deepen my crease with it, and also extend the shadows into like a nice V-shaped. Blend, blend, blend. Now we're going to go in with my favorite part of this look, which is the Inglot shadow, liner, I'm sorry. It's a gel eyeliner in the shade 94. And it's a really creamy pigmented champagne color, and it's so beautiful. I'm going to take it on a flat synthetic shader brush, and I'm just going to carve out where I want the shimmer part to be. Next, to go back into the Lorac Pro palette and take this shimmery shade in Champagne, and we're going to layer that on top of that gel liner, and it's just going to create this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shade. Okay, we're going to go back in with the mauve shade, and this time we are going to just clean up any harsh lines that were made by the gel liner and get rid of any shimmers that we don't want. Now we're going to go in with our liner, and I'm going to use my favorite liner by Inglot in the shade 77. It's super black, super creamy. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on my winged eyeliner routine, I will leave that link down below. And I'm going to go in with my Mad Lash Black Mascara by The Balm Cosmetics, and I'm going to prep my lashes for some falsies. My falsies that I'm using are my Cocoa lashes in the style Soho. I absolutely love these lashes. They're beautiful. Once that's on and the gel is set, or the glue is set, I'm going to go in and clean up the lines with the eyeliner again, and then connect the lashes with my falsies. Now I'm just going to wipe any excess powder off from any fallout, and then I'm going to go in with my coconut water face mist that I got from TJ Maxx. It smells amazing, and I already have my face moisturized, but now it's time for the primer. I'm going to use two primers. One of them is this Too Faced Hangover X primer. I like to use this primer because it's really nourishing and I need that in my life. Next is this e.l.f. Illuminating Primer, which kind of works. I mean, I think I just use it for the shimmer that it adds on my face. For my foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in the shade 205. This shade matches me perfectly. And I'm just going to dab this all over my face and then go in with a dampened beauty blender and blend it all out for a beautiful seamless finish. For concealer, I'm going to take two concealers. The first one is my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Creamy Beige. I love this concealer. It's beautiful, covers amazing, and it blends so nicely. You're going to see how nice it just blends out with the dampened beauty blender. This I like to use as my actual concealer to help cover up the dark spots under my eyes. The next concealer that I'm going to take is the NYX Studio Finish Concealer again, and this is going to act as like a highlight, and this is in the shade Beige. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out also with a beauty blender. And then we're going to go in with a non-damp beauty blender to set it, and I'm going to bake it with my Ben Nye translucent powder. Now for bronzing, I'm going to take my Bahama Mama bronzer by The Balm Cosmetics, and I'm going to take this and bronze my face. I'm going to go on my cheekbones, my temples, And to further contour, I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and take the two light shades, mix them together to help deepen and hollow out my my chubbiness a little bit. Now, when you use powder or any type of contour, you want to make sure that you blend it out really well. So I'm going to take this clean brush and just blend out everywhere where I contoured. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my non-damp beauty blender once more and just cut the edges on my contour. Now for my nose contour. I don't even know how to explain this. I'm still kind of learning. I'm just taking the same two shadows out of the Kat Von D palette, and then I'm going to go over with my NYX HD concealer down the center of my nose and then blend it out. And then I'm going to go back into the Shade and Light palette and take like the pink and the yellow toned highlighting colors, and I'm just going to set that concealer that I did on my nose. Then I'm going to go back and just kind of deeper contour my nose. Like I said, I'm still learning how to contour my nose to the way that I like, so bear with me, guys. Then I'm just going to clean it up right on the edges with some more translucent powder. Now, what was that? I have no idea. But we're going to dust away all of that baking and see what our face looks like. For some blush, I'm going to be taking a Jordana Cosmetics blush in Rose Silk. It's this really, really pretty shade. You can get this at the drugstore. I actually really like Jordana products. And for my highlight, I'm going to go with the NYX Liquid Illuminator in the shade Sunbeam on a dampened beauty sponge, and just put that on my temples, or I'm sorry, on my cheekbones. Gosh, Tay, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Now for my under eyes, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Garnet shade in that Lorac Pro palette and just do like a light shade under my eyes so that I do have a little bit of something. Back with the mascara to fix my bottom lashes, let them be elongated and open up my eyes. And then to set my whole face, I'm going to go back with the coconut water face mist. Spritz it all over. For my lips, I wanted to do something a little bit nude, so I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood liquid lipstick. My hokus, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these kinds of videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!